What's up, folks? Garden State Geek back at it again, and today we're going to do a deck profile. I was actually really excited for this leader that he came out, and I finally got built my version of the deck and got some game testing in, so I feel confident about finally doing a deck profile. But we're talking about our boy here, Tien Shinhan. Let's go over what he does. Auto. When this card attacks, draw one card, then up to one card from your life to your hand. Activate main, add up to one green Chiaotzu card with 5,000 power or less from your deck to your hand. Shuffle your deck, then negate this skill for the game. And for Awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, you may play 3 multiform tokens to your battle area. The tokens are 10k with 0 combo cost and 5k combo power. Switch up to 200, active mode, and flip this card over. Awakening is real easy with this leader. Like Self-Awakening, most of the cards help you self-awaken if your opponent's not going to do it for you. But let's go over to his awaken side. Tien Shinhan, Mysterious Technique, Auto. When this card attacks, draw one card, and this card gets plus 5,000 power for the battle. Second auto, if you have a total of 3 Tien Shinhan cards and or multiform tokens to play in your battle area, when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. Their energy cost of 4 or less and KO it. This card gains critical. So 2 important things about the Awaken side. Both autos go off at the same time. So it's not like you can combo away one token. You know, if you have like the 3 multiform tokens in the Tien, something's got to leave before you swing with this if you really want that second auto. But there's lots of ways around that. You just have to play a little bit differently if you really want that critical or that popping ability. Some people like instantly thought the leader was bad because of this. I can say otherwise. I think it's still a really strong leader. I think some people might be sleeping on it still, but it's a lot of fun. And let's go over the deck. So let's start off with some 1-drops here, and we're gonna start off. I did forget one thing. On this side, you also get to activate me and add up to 1 green Chiaotzu card with 5,000 power glass from your deck to your hand. Shuffle your deck, then negate the skill for the game. Good ability. And what you usually use that for is this guy right here. 1-drop Chiaotzu Unwanted Reunion. He is a blocker. If your leader card is a green Tien Shinhan card, when this card is KO'd, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Play up to 1 green Tien Shin card with an energy cost of 3 from your deck. Then shuffle your deck. The card you played with this skill can't attack until the end of your next turn. So you play 4 of this bad boy. Key factor to the deck. He lets you get into, we'll see him later on, but the trading moves Tien Shinhan. It's important to note that it says until the end of your next turn with that card. It's a great early on blocker. Great setup. He serves other purposes other than that, but great card. What I love about him is if somehow you have one in your opening hand and but you love your opening hand, you can put him as your energy and instantly use this ability to get another one and play it. So you don't feel too bad about using him as energy or other abilities. So as long as you can get one, you can start your build on the deck. So we'll go into the next 1-drop we have, and it's just our friend Best Buddy Chiaotzu. We only play 2 of them. He serves literally one purpose, and that's his auto. When you combo with this card during your turn, choose up to 1 Tien Shinhan trading moves in your battle area and switch it to active mode. Literally just lets you swing again with the 3-drop Tien Shinhan. It's just kind of a tech card for me. I only used it like once so far, and we'll talk about matchups at the end. But we'll keep going here. One of the workhorses of this deck, though, is Trading Blows Son Goku. When you play this card, if your card is a World Tournament and your opponent has 5 more cards in their hand, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places in the drop area. This is a 4 of. This card's great. Great turn 1 play. Just the main point of the deck is try to reduce that opponent's hand size as much as you can. Just so you can get in there. We'll talk about other cards that interact with that, but that's your turn 1. If you're not playing Chiaotzu, you're hoping to play Trading Blows turn 1 every game. Next one drop we're going to talk about is actually our super combo for the deck, and it is Vegeta the Lone Prince. Super combo. When you play this super combo, your opponent has to pitch a card. It's as long as we play for this super combo. I think it's the best super combo for this deck. Multiple reasons why. You can we have a way to search it out if need be. Again, we're playing discard. There's no better choice. If you don't have them, Paragus is probably the next best super combo to use, but Vegeta Lone Prince helps you out so much. Just on the fact that even if you have them in hand and you have open energy and you're not doing anything with it because you can't do other plays, play them. Make them discard that card. You still have a live super combo right there on the field ready to go. And our next one drop is our girl Bulma, Life on Namek. When this card is played, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Add up to 1 green Unison card with a specified cost of 2, or 1 green Saiyan card with any cost of 3 or less among them to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Play 2. Bulma is great because she lets you find Trading Blows. She lets you find Vegeta, and she lets you find the next card we're going to talk about. One of the new cards for this set, and that is Son Goku, the long-awaited rematch. He's unique. He's barrier. His permanent. If your opponent has 3 or more energy and you have Tien on the long-awaited rematch in play, in your barrier, this card gets plus 10k power in triple strike. Auto. For 1 green, if all your energy is green and you have a green battle card in play, play this card from your hand, then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Playing 3 of them currently. We might change that, but for now we're playing 3. And back to why we're playing so many 1-drops is if you have Chiaotzu out and you don't block that first turn, it makes his Goku active for you. Trading Blows makes this card active. Right away, you're getting into the meat and potatoes of this deck. Lots of pressure early on. And his counterpart that gives him all the goodness is the next card we're going to talk about. And that is Tien Shinhan, the long-awaited rematch. He's got Deflect. He's got Double Strike. This card can't be played from any area by skills other than its own. When this card is played, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with any cost of 5 or less and KO them. And activate main. Pay 2 green. If you have Son Goku, long-awaited play this card from your hand. Again, we're playing 3. Might be changing the ratios after the play test that I had. But you get this bad boy out. This can be done on turn 2 if you awaken properly and everything goes your way. Now, is that the ideal play? No, because his effect only comes active on turn 3. But the fact that you can have both them out there very early on applies a lot of pressure to your opponent. 20k double striker. Goku's got barrier. He's hard to get rid of. It's a great little combo. I think it's better than the combo most people built this deck for, and we're going to get right into that combo, starting with the 3-drop Tien Shinhan trading moves. He's the guy you get to play for free if the Chiaotzu dies, and he also has barrier. And his activate main, once per turn, choose 1 mercenary Tau, trading moves in your battle area, and KO it. If your leader has Green World Tournament, switch this card to active mode, and for the duration of the turn, this card gets plus 5k and double strike. We're currently playing 4 of him. That's also why we have Best Buddy Chiaotzu in the deck, is just to get another untap with him possibly. Like I said, the whole purpose of him is Chiaotzu gets you him for free. Yeah, you block with Chiaotzu dies, you play Tien, and he's out there just waiting for the turn where he can play, and hopefully waiting to turn 4 so you can get out his counterpart, Mercenary Tau. He's a 20k double striker, and the real reason you play this card, when you play this card, if your lead card is a Green World Tournament, Tien Shinhan trading moves is in your battle, your opponent chooses 3 cards from your hand and places them in your drop area. We're playing 4. I have to move some stuff around here. Because, yeah, we're keeping the pictures together. Do it properly there. There we go. Yeah, the pressure is great. Just in one of my matchups, I had my opponent down to no cards in hand. I swung with 3 of the afterimage tokens to give him 3 cards in hand, and then I just played the Mercenary Tau to remove those 3 cards, and I was able to go in with the Tien Shinhan trading moves to finish the game off. It's a great card. Getting a turn 4. I haven't had too many problems getting a turn 4 with this deck. There's a lot of survivability with the extra cards we have and stuff like that, and also the Chiaotzus. These blockers come in so handy, and because this Tien doesn't have unique, they keep dying. You keep bringing out more Tiens. So we're going to our next card. Little spicy tech for this deck, I feel like, and that is our good friend Belmod Double Devastation. He is a blocker, and his activate main is choose 3 of your battle cards and place them there as a dropper. Play this card from your hand. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. We play 2 of them. The whole reason we have him is battle tokens. If for whatever reason you swing with all the afterimage tokens and you just either have enough Tiens or you just don't care about the crit ability on this backside, pop those boys off, play Belmont. KO something big on their board. Give yourself a blocker, a 20k blocker. Great ability. He's just great, little spicy tech. Currently only playing 2 of them. Most of the time I see him, most of the time he's not a problem. Even if I don't have the token, sometimes I'll sacrifice battle cards because you get a lot of stuff out. We have a lot of 1-drops, so it's not that hard. Next green battle card of the deck is our good friend Frieza, charismatic villain. Y'all know why. He's a counterplay. Pop something when you play it. It's just you're playing green. You want to have this card in your deck. It's an instant 4 of. So let's talk about the Unison we're currently playing with this deck, and that is our friend SS Bardock Paternal Unison. His auto, when your opponent combos, you may place up to 1 card from their combo in its owner's drop area. If you do, negate the skill for the turn. +1, you may choose 1 of your green battle cards and then your cost of 1 and KO it. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, discard. Again, we got plenty of 1-drops to choose from. And more discard. Who doesn't want that? And the -3, this card gets +5k power and triple attack for the turn. He's a 4 of. Great, probably one of the best Unisons. There's another one after talking to Jason last night. Shout out to Jason. There's another one I might add or make it a 2-2 split. We'll see. But great Unison. We'll talk about how this actually helped a lot in a current matchup. But let's finish up. Now we're getting into we're out of most of the green cards, are the extra cards. We're now going into the black cards. First black card we have is Announcer Play-by-Play Pro. Counter attack. If you lose cards World Tournament, you get attack and play this card. During your turn, when you play this card, if there are 2 or more World Tournament other than this card and playing your better, or draw 2 cards. He's a 4 of. Through playtesting, he hasn't been super vital. He's been good. I don't know if I'm going to keep him at 4. But he is helpful. He is also a World Tournament. Also another 1-drop, and he plays himself. Not a bad little card to have in the deck. I enjoy it a lot. Go into our next black card, and that is Son Goku, Power of Legend. He's critical and unique. If your leader card is green, when 1 of your card skills makes an opponent discard a card, you will play this card from your hand. And activate main, send this card to its owner's warp, and you can't play copies of this card of the turn. Choose up to one opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 4 or less and send it to its owner's warp. Playing 2 of these. I'd like to probably get it up to 3 possibly. This card's amazing with this deck. A great turn 1. Great opening hand option is if you see these 2 cards together, you're doing this turn 1. dropping this, and now you got a 15k crit beater on the board that they have to deal with, possibly making your opponent realistically 3 cards from hand, because if they don't want to crit that life for whatever reason, if not, and if they don't take care of this early on, it's a thing they have to worry about. Great card for this deck. Our last black card is Dark Temptation Toa. Overwhelm 3. When you play this card using Overwhelm, if your leader card is green or yellow, choose one of your leader cards and gains plus 5k power for the duration of the turn. And your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it in the drop air. We play 2, and for obvious reasons, it's a discard deck. She would activate the Goku as well. Just a good card. She's only seen play a couple times because I'm only playing 2 of her. I think she's the best overwhelm card for the deck, just because I feel like we have enough pushing power with our package right here. If not, the only things I would replace for is Man on a Mission, just because probably the best overwhelm card in the game. One of the best, I should say, sorry. And one of our only extra cards in the deck it's green, so it's Dormant Potential Unleashed. And if your leader card is mono green, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to a total energy cost of 2 or less and KO them. Additionally, you may choose 1 green card in your hand and discard it. If you do, your opponent can only attack once more this turn. If you have a green unit card to play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Instant 4 of obvious reasons. Dormant Potential. Best negate for green. And our last card is the secret rare. And the secret rare I'm playing is Heroine's Lineage, just because I wanted to play it. And we're literally only using it for its second one, the Activate battle. If your opponent has 3 more energy, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, find your cost is 7 or less, and gain control of it. That's a 1 of, obviously a 1 of. I just wanted to play with it because I had it and I felt like trying it out in this deck. I don't know if it's, I would say, the best secret rare for this deck. It's just a splashable one. Other choices are obviously Supreme Kai or the Green Bardock Ape would also be a great choice, I feel, for this deck. Let's go over some of the matchups I had. My very first match with the deck, and again, very little time playing with it because I don't play on untap. I just play. Person was with a Dark Broly, and I got run over, mainly because they played Black Mass Saiyan on me. There was a problem for me just because I wasn't playing smart. I had plenty of options to get rid of the Mass Saiyan, just didn't realize it. But I lost. I got 2-0'd by that. But it's okay. I still think it has a good chance against Black Broly. Just got to play smarter with it. Hold on to a dormant for when they start to go in. That same day, Mecha Frieza Yellow, or Mecha Frieza, I should just say. We did get a win against that. It was a good matchup. This card hurt them a lot. Not a bad. Can't remember my third matchup of that night, sadly. Then last night, we started out against Vegex. Got a draw against Vegex. Again, shout out to Jason. It wasn't a horrible matchup. I hate Vegex. I'm just putting it out there. But it was, the deck held up pretty well. Was able to get most of the package off with not too many problems. Biggest problem was just Vegex just kind of runs all over you at some point. Discard helped a lot against Vegex. So then our next matchup was Green Broly. Was that my second matchup? No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Shout out to Chris. Android 13. First match was really close. It was it was a close match. Second match, I 2-0'd that one, but first match was really close. Second match, sadly, opponent had just a tough time with the deck. With his deck, it just was not working for him. But we got the 2-0. But otherwise, it was a close match. Again, just so much pressure with this. And discard won me that game hard. Then our next match was OG Broly. Shout out to Shane. That was a 2-0 as well for us. That was a good match as well. Again, the discard just kept the opponents kind of in check the whole time. It was great. Worked out really well. Um, both packages came into play very much in the last two matches I talked about. And then our final match, shout out to Ryan. Some of you might know him on Untap. Rohan, also of El Topo Loco fame. He played King Piccolo, and that was a great match. I have no experience against King Piccolo, realistically. But getting to play this against it was, or having this play against it was a lot of fun. It was close matches. The first game was really close. This right here, the workhorses against King Piccolo were literally these three right here. Getting this Unison out was key just for the combo. It forced him to have to like really combo a lot of cards before you could combo the drums and the cymbals and all that kind of stuff. So the workhorse in that matchup was the Bardock, and the Tien Shinhan just wiped the board at one point for me against him. But I ran out of gas. The problem was when I go in for wins, I probably got a little too aggressive against it, and probably what cost me the games. But just didn't have enough gas at the end against it to beat it. But it was great matches all around. The deck for me, I think the deck's a great deck. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on it. I see like no Tien Shinhan deck profiles out there. Very few, I should say. I definitely think people should look into it. I'm definitely going to make a couple little changes here and there. I think I'm going to reduce this to 3-3 and make this 4-4. I think this is the stronger package in the deck. That's just my opinion currently from the play testing I've done. But I wouldn't change too much as of right now. Like I said, this Unison might get split into a 2-2 because in certain matchups it just does nothing for me, or I just never see it. But it's okay. It's not the key. The key is getting these guys out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Try it out yourselves. Get some friends together. Try it out. Tell me what you think. Any suggestions, I appreciate it. And you guys have a great day, rest of your day. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.